Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup painting, nail polish, and sometimes things happening in my real life. Today I have an update for Child of the 80s. That is a project that is part of the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group, and it is all about the 80s. So if this is something you are interested in, then hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Child of the 80s was created by Jaylon here on YouTube at J Loves Makeup, and it is all about the 80s, which is the time I remember fondly growing up. There are 80 prompts in this project. It is a year long. It started on January 1st and goes until December 31st. You are free to update this anytime you want. Monthly updates are preferable, but you can do it anytime you want within those dates. I tried to get mine done around the 8th, but right now it's, a little bit later. Anyway, my goal for this project is to work on 8 product prompts at a time, setting an 8-use goal when I can. So let's talk about the 8 products I was working on, and this month is a good month because I have 6 rollouts. So that means we're going to be rolling in some new things, but let's talk about what I had in. The first one is for the prompt jelly shoes. That is a jelly-like product. I brought in my very emollient cream shave. It's kind of a gel more than a cream. And coconut lime from Alba Botanical. I've been working on this forever, and I used it 8 times since bringing it in back in February. And yeah, I can't wait for the day when I no longer have this in my collection. But it is another goal met. So that is my first rollout. Next is for the Rubik's Cube. I put stuff on top of other things. And that is for a colorful item. So I decided to bring in a colorful eyeshadow palette. This is the Lost in Los Angeles by BH Cosmetics. And this is what it looks like. I decided to focus on one shadow. I randomly selected LAX, this blue here. Give you a little swatch of it. It's just a nice bright sky blue, an 80s kind of color. And my goal was to use that 8 times, and I used it 8 times. At the last update, I used it 3, and over the last month, I used it 5 more times. Mostly mixed with other things so that it wasn't just blue, but occasionally I did use it as just the blue. So that is another goal met. Next, for Simon Says, that is a product that somebody told you to buy. And I brought in my shampoo from Pure Zero because my primary care physician recommended a natural product to help with my psoriasis. And so this is Pure Zero. This is the coconut milk shampoo, and it has 0 sulfates, parabens, dyes, phosphates, phthalates, or gluten. So Pure Zero, it is a nice shampoo. I used it 8 times, not a problem, because, washing your hair is something you do regularly, hopefully. Anyway, so that is another rollout. Next, for Dirty Dancing, that is a baby product because nobody puts baby in a corner. And for that, I brought in a deluxe sample of the Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer. Really long, title. Anyway, this is just a deluxe, and I used it 8 times, and then I used it till it was all gone. I don't remember which came first, but I got my uses, and it is all gone now, so that is another goal met. All right, for the prompt 21 Jump Street, that is to use a product 21 times. And so I brought in a fragrance mist. This is from Pacifica. It is their Dream Moon Hair and Body Mist, and I have been wearing this as much as possible. At the last update, I'd used it 10 times, and over the last month, I've used it 10 more. Every chance I got, Sorry, 11 more, because the use was 21 times, and I did use it 21 times. Yeah, it is fine. And it is another roll out. Finally, we're going to get to prompts that are not rolling out. The first one is for Nintendo, and that is a product that is fun or addictive to play with, and my addiction to play with is nail polish, because I like nail polish. I like it more than eyeshadow. So I brought in one of my new nail polishes. This is from Sally Hansen. Yes, the Triple Shine. And this is in the shade Wavy Blue. My goal is to use it 2 times. Over the last month, I have worn it once, and I will try and insert a picture of it. And I have one more use left to go, which I'll try and wear it again sometime this month or next. Sometime soon. I have the whole rest of the year to get it done. This is a really beautiful blue polish, and I enjoyed wearing it, and I look forward to wearing it again. And then the last prompt I'm working on. No, just kidding. The next to last. There's one more that's a declutter. But the next prompt I'm still working on is for the prompt, relax, go to it. That is a bath product or something that makes you relax. And I brought in the St. Ives Soothing Oatmeal and Shea Butter Body Wash. This is just the travel size. And I brought it in. We were right there. And now we're right here. My goal is to finish this one because it is just small. I have 6 marked uses. I think that sounds right. Don't need a whole lot every time I, wash. It actually might be lower than that. It was laying on its side, and I think that's where it settled to, but it might be a little bit lower. But still, I've used it, and it's staying in until it's gone because it's so small, and it needs to get used up. All right. Finally, the last product in this project that I was working on, I finished, and it was for, oh my God! And that is a favorite product, or product that is shocking. And I brought in my Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 primer. There was just a little bit left in here. I decided to add water to it for a curl reviving spray. And surprisingly, I used it 6 times and I finished it. I had a full bottle and I finished it. I have since refilled it and used it. There's no oil. There's none of the original product left in there. It's just a new spray bottle because the spray bottle I was using for my hair is broken and I haven't replaced it yet. So I'm using this one and it works fine. I just did my hair before recording and it works fine. There may be still some residual oil in here. I love the smell of it. Anyway, my goal was to use it 8 times or finish it. I don't remember, but I finished it, so that is a goal met in my eyes. So that being said, the 2 items that are staying in are the body wash and the nail polish. So we have to bring in 6 new prompts. Let me grab my phone, and I think I have it all set up. I did not bring up the prompt list, so let me grab that, and I'll be right back. Okay, that took a while because apparently Facebook has decided that when you're on a group and you want to search the group for something, it doesn't work anymore. So I had to scroll through the whole Facebook feed finding the prompt list. Anyway, let's get into it. Hopefully I can get this to work. I do know I set it for 1 through 80 and you can see that, and the first one is already going. Number 17. All right, let's see what number 17 is. Star Wars. I have not had that. Let me get myself ready to write these all down. Okay. Number 17, Star Wars. That is something glittery. Okay. I have ideas. All right. Next is going to be number 74. I feel like I've had 74. Let's see what it is on the list and double check. 74 is, I have not had that yet this year. Milli Vanilli, a product that isn't what you thought it was. Ooh. All right, let me write that down. Okay, next we get number 7. Sorry, Sorry, I don't know why I sang it. Number 7 is tracksuit, something soft or makes you feel comfortable. Okay, hopefully you got the last prompt was number 7, tracksuit, something soft or makes you feel comfortable, because I hit the wrong buttons. All right, next up. We cannot see it. Number 67. Scroll. 67. New Kids on the Block. A product that has the right stuff. I was going to say all the right stuff, but a product that has the right stuff. All right, moving on. We're coming to number 10. 10 is totally tubular. Did I have that one already? Nope. Okay. Totally tubular. A product in a tube. Duh. Sorry. Duh is a different, a different one. Totally tubular. Got it. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, last one. And then I'll pick my products. 57. I feel like I'm bingo. G57. Ghostbusters. He slimed me. Something green. All right. I will be right back with all of my products. Okay, I am back with my products, and it didn't take me too long, so let's go through them. The first one I picked was number 17, Star Wars, something glittery. I decided to bring in a nail polish, because what's better than that? Don't put glitter anywhere else on myself. So, bringing in this polish, this is from Formula X. If you watch my Project Polish, you will hear me talk about this. This is a thick, chunky, glittery formula. This is called Intergalactic, which Star Wars, I thought that was fitting as well. And I'm bringing this in for 2 uses. Next, for Milli Vanilli. That is something that's not what you thought it was. I am bringing in this LA Colors lip color. I picked this up at Daiso thinking it was going to be a nice metallic lipstick. It is sort of. I'll give you a swatch of it. It's more of a tinted balm. It is very sheer. Let's see. Makes a nice metallic topper, but it is more, like I said, more of a tinted balm. So I'm bringing this in for 8 uses. I won't count that as my first use, but yeah, it's a nice formula and the color is pretty, but it's very sheer. So yeah, next is for tracksuit. Number 7, that is something that is soft or something that makes you feel comfortable. And I decided to go with deodorant because deodorant makes me feel comfortable. And this one is a soft peony coconut scent. This is just Power Stick for her from the Dollar Tree. And yeah, it's quite nice. I do enjoy it. It's not my favorite, but it does a good job for being an aluminum-free deodorant, not an antiperspirant. So yeah, bringing this in for 8 uses, or, I'll just use it every day during the next month, and then we'll call it good. Okay. Next, I'm bringing in a lot of skincare because I'm working on makeup and other projects. I said this before, and I'm going to continue. All right, next is for New Kids on the Block, a product that has the right stuff. I am bringing in a toner. This is a from Advanced Clinicals Rose Water Toner. It has rose water and collagen and all the stuff. I got this at TJ Maxx, and I quite enjoy this toner, so I'm bringing this in to use however many times I use it in the next month. Probably more than 8. All right, next is for Totally Tubular. that is something in a tube. So I went with this guy. This is from e.l.f. It is their Squeeze Me Lip Balm. I have this now as my lip balm for when I'm to put on when I'm doing my skincare. So this is there, and I will use it for the next month and, you know, see how far we get. We're right about here where it says balm. You know, I'm not putting a specific number of uses. 8 is fine, but I'm sure I will do my skincare more than 8 times. And finally, for Ghostbusters, he slimed me something green. So I'm bringing in another skincare item. This is from Good Molecules. It is their lightweight daily moisturizer. It is in a green package. And I don't use this every day, so I am bringing it in for 8 uses, and I'm sure I will get that done in the next month. And the next month we'll bring in a whole bunch of new products because most of these will be done by then. Except for maybe the nail polish. But yeah, that's everything for this update. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate it if you do that while you're here. It means a lot to me, and it tells YouTube that you like my content. So, until my next video, remember to take care of yourselves, stay true to you, and I love you, no matter who or what you are, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.